Hi guys, it's Maddie from Healthy Hints. I'm a certified personal trainer, group exercise instructor, as well as health coach, and I'm here to give you some great new leg exercises to help you along your fitness journey. I've gone ahead and ordered these exercises from a little bit easier to a little bit more challenging, so depending on what kind of workout you're looking for today, they're going to be able to give you some variety. So whether you plan on doing all 5 or just a few, you're going to give your legs, your butt, as well as your core an awesome workout. With that said, some days are a little bit easier than others, so I always encourage my clients to make sure that they're tuning in with their bodies and making sure that they're feeling alright. Got it? Let's get started. Before we get started, let's talk about what good squat form actually looks like. Let's start with your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart and pointed straight out in front of you. From here, you're going to bend at your hips first, followed by at your knees, lowering yourself like you're trying to sit into a chair behind you, and keeping your chest up the entire time. So now that we know how to properly squat, let's try out the exercise. You'll squat 9 times, and on the 10th squat, hold that position for 5 seconds. Then stand up and repeat this pattern 4 more times. This means you'll do 50 squats total with 5 5-second holds. Alright friends, for this next exercise we're going to be laying down on the ground, so if we need something comfortable, go ahead and grab it real quick. To start, you'll be lying on your back with your heels a little bit farther out from under your knees. From here, you're going to squeeze your butt and push your hips up off the ground until there's a straight line from your knees through your hips and through your shoulders. Once you familiarize yourself with this movement, you have a couple of options to make this exercise your own. You can either hold this bridge position, or you could add in an alternating march, which looks like this. You'll lift one leg at a time, not worrying about how high you can get it off the ground. Instead, you should be focusing on keeping your hips high and level without them wobbling from side to side. The next option you have with this exercise is how long you choose to do it for. First, try 30 seconds, then 45, eventually working up to a full minute. I was bound, was tired. Go ahead and grab a chair or an elevated surface. We're going to be propping one leg up at a time. From here, make sure that your hips as well as your shoulders are pointed straight out in front of you and that they're not going to wobble from side to side. Next, take a look down at your front foot. Can you see the bunny ears of your shoestrings? If not, go ahead and move that front foot forward just a little bit. That way, our knee isn't going over our toes when we bend down. Next, all we're going to do is drop that back knee down to the ground as low as we can go. Then from here, press that weight up from your front foot to return to your starting position. Try to complete this exercise 15 times before switching to the other leg. With this exercise, it's really important to make sure we're keeping our chest up and shoulders rolled back. That way our posture is great, and that can help our balance as well. I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there. Are we having fun yet? I sure hope so. To start with this move, you're going to begin in that good squat form we talked about earlier. Squat down and return to your starting position. From here, send one leg back like you did with your rear foot elevated, except now it's flat on the ground. Drop the back knee to the ground for a reverse lunge. Raise back to your starting squat position by pressing that weight through your front heel. Now, do another squat. Return to your starting position and do another reverse lunge, just on the other leg. So you're going to be doing a squat with a lunge, followed by another squat and another lunge. Make sense? There's no rush with this exercise, so make sure you're doing this properly and with good form, and you're bound to feel this in no time. First, try and complete this 4-part exercise for 30 seconds. Not enough of a challenge? Similar to the glute bridge exercise, try to work up to 60 seconds. Up until now, our exercises have been moving us from front to back, so now we're going to move from side to side. Begin your side lunge, start with your feet together and chest up. From here, you're going to take a big step out with your right foot, slowly lowering yourself down to the ground until that right leg is parallel, or as close to parallel as you can get it to the floor. From here, you will push off that right foot back to that standing position, but instead of letting your foot rest down on the ground, you're going to bring it back behind you into a curtsy. Try to complete up to 15 side lunges and curtsies on one leg before switching to the other. Hopefully you love these exercises as much as I do, and that you can feel yourself getting stronger already. So have fun with these, and until next time, Stay well.